Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt, reporting for the Sin Bin, and I just wanted to make a quick little video here. First, it's going to consist of a short announcement, and then I just wanted to talk about this little story involving the Toronto Maple Leafs that I think is pretty interesting. But first, let me just say my quick announcement. So, we got a lot of new subscribers over the week, and in case you guys didn't know, every Friday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have this official Sin Bin podcast. This is a podcast where myself, my co-host Jake, we talk about hockey, pretty much all of the news that's been happening over the week. And I know it's kind of been a slow week, but if you guys wanted to join us, the topic today are players that we hate. Players that we cannot stand. We all have that one player that we just want to punch him every time we see his face. Brad Marchand is an example, but there's going to be much more. We're also going to be talking about Mitch Marner. Is he overrated? Is he not overrated? A lot more Toronto Maple Leafs news and just news from all over the league. So if you guys can join us 9 o'clock p.m. right inside the comments, Skype us via Skype with the Sin Bin as a username, or just, chill out and watch it and relax. So that was my quick announcement. Stay tuned tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I just wanted to say a quick story because this is right in the wheelhouse of the Sin Bin. I like these weird, wacky news. I also like it when players speak their minds because, let's face it, Sidney Crosby's a great player. He's boring as shit. His interviews are generic. I just want to thank my teammates. I couldn't have done it without my teammates. Yada, yada, yada. We don't get much content, people like me who comment about it. But when the players do speak their mind, holy shit is it funny. And this is especially the case for Igor Ozhiganov. So for those of you who don't know, Ozhiganov, he's a defenseman. He used to play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's not going to be back this next season. I believe he's going back to Russia. Well, anyway, he played this past season, had a pretty down year. In 53 games, he got 7 points, 3 goals, 4 assists, plus minus 0. He wasn't that good defensively, but anyway, he's leaving back to Russia, and he had a really interesting quote in an interview in Russia where he said, I'm going to put it up on the screen, "It's so different overseas. When you get to a locker room, it seems all the players are ass lickers that just wait for a coach to come lick his ass. They always run to him, laughing of his jokes, make up to him. In Russia, nobody talk to such a player." Probably because they had bad breath. But this is interesting. This is really interesting because as a fan, I've never played in the NHL, obviously. You can probably tell by my chubby face and my fat body. I don't have the athleticism to play in the NHL. I can't get in an NHL locker room. And we all know that the Toronto Maple Leafs, they have their problems. They can't sign Mitch Marner. Their defense isn't that good. Freddie Anderson is a great goalie. I really like him. But it seems over the stretch of a season, he seems to wear out when it comes to the playoff. Now, I did not realize that ass licking was such a big problem for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I mean, licking someone's ass, the action of licking one's ass, that takes a lot. And, I mean, that's generally a region of the body that one doesn't keep clean all the time. I mean, there's a lot of heat buildup. There's a lot of sweat buildup. There's a lot of odor buildup. If you're really hairy like me and you do boom boom, you get fecal matter particles stuck in the hairs. But for Mike Babcock, who's known as one of the best coaches in the NHL, to go ahead and lick a player's ass? I mean, what is this? Was that part of his contract? Is that why he always has a sour look on his face? You ever see Mike Babcock? He's all squinty. Is it from all of the ass he's licking? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think the coaching staff should be licking players' asses? What do you think of Ozhiganov leaving the Toronto Maple Leafs, going back to Russia, where the coaches don't lick ass? And just remember, stay tuned this Friday, today, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Sin Bin podcast. I hope to see you guys there, and as always, My name is Matt. Keep your stick on the ice.